certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, they've got the Majik. There's Peyton. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Rockets was terrific. He had 55 points, and the basket must have looked huge to him. He made 3 after 3 to pile up the points. A very solid stat line for him.
Well, it began because in college, I was dropping them in columns, and people were responding. I think pop culture probably mattered more when I was in college in the 80s and 90s because, you know, we didn't have the...
Some changes for Golden State. Monroe's checked in for Damian Jones. And it's Bell in for Ogilvy. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Here's Magician, guarded by Simmons. There's the pass to Mason. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Magician. He has 29. No good there.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Evans passes to Bell. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And Bill, in talking about the connection between pop culture, sports, and basketball during your career, through it all, you've always been a writer, though, haven't you?
Always been a writer. Only that was the only child of me. The thing is, though, I would have watched more basketball, but basketball wasn't on. Right. You know, I try to explain this to people, how lucky they are to be able to watch.
They can't believe these finals were tape delayed.
Well, but think about the day-to-day, right? Like Magic Johnson. I feel like I saw his whole career, but I really didn't. Like, his first couple years in L.A., I think CBS was only showing, like, 6 or 7 regular season games.
On Sunday afternoons.
In the playoffs, they would bump them off.
Yep.
USA, I think, got the contract in maybe 1982, but for the most part, like, I love George Gervin. I probably saw him play in person twice, and I saw him on TV maybe 10 times, 12 times. And now I could watch Giannis every day. And if Giannis dunks, I could see it on Twitter 5 minutes later, or 5 seconds later. So I think people are lucky. You guys should appreciate how lucky you are out there.
No good from Magician.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Stolen. Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them. And they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. Was probably the most famous NBA game ever. The kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
From the top of the key. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Collins checked in for New Orleans. Elfrid Payton comes in for Mason. Monroe up top. Curry kicks to Thompson. Cranes it from 17 feet out. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Pass to Magician. They need this. Feeds to Collins. It's stolen by Livingston. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a 3rd foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
Damian Jones is checked in for Monroe.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton passes to Magician. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they've had a few more turnovers in this one and had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Here's Curry. Pass to Livingston. Back to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
You're talking about a fundamentally sound player in Sean Livingston. This guy understands how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
Doris, always a spirited discussion when Bill's involved. Not afraid to share his personal views.
Yes, Kevin, he has broken the internet once or twice. This guy is no stranger to controversy. But I will say this, he is passionate about the NBA.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
From deep, another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
From deep 3-point range, and Jones pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And now it's a double-digit lead. And that's now 30 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled. And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Here's Magician. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. On its way from Curry for 2. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. No good on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Trailing. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game, and that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing. For owners to come up and over, the players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Evans out there with Bell, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. But once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. Our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
I think Clay got a faster release.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Hi, welcome to Swags. My name's Casey. Feel free to take a look around and let me know if you need anything.
All right, cool. Thanks.
like it. Great choice.
You know what? I'll go with this. Thanks a lot.
You bet. Have a great day.
Good evening. You looking for anything in particular?
And just browsing for now. I'll let you know. Yeah, these are the ones. Let's do it.
You got it.
Your clique is rugged. No one will fall cause everyone will beat each other's crutches. I heard the word, I had to see for myself. I was struggling on my own, I had to go get some help. And ain't nothing wrong with that. This is the red, I cannot chill, I got a song for that. When I get the ball, relax. I pass the ball, it's action. I know these are stretch. I know these cancer. I know these feds. Get out my like Cole said. All I'm trying to do is count bread. Working on my portfolio. Till it's a full fold, yeah. Back to the city, we can go there. All my little grow there. All my little shine there. Cause I'm my little right there. This is not an I thing. It's a we thing. It's a team thing. This is not an I thing. It's the green man. It's the green man. This is not an I thing. It's a we thing. It's a team thing. This is not an I.
You know I come around and rock it.
The crib left in the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, got my career in the sauna. I got no fear, just honor. I bled and lived through trauma. First the fat boys break up, the Bow Wow retires, and now y'all disrespecting the king. I come through there with for claiming they doing dirt, addicted just disinfecting the scene. I'm what you call the epitomizer of getting dark. I will spit lines that'll get these guys on the charts to fit a liger of bars. I'm feeling like the dine on the permanent throne. Like the Quran, you can get it's smelling like a megaphone in the booth. Rolling into an extra zone in the booth. Flowing into the headphones and microphone in the new. Poems approve, I'm the best to ever put reps on the measure metric. cripple. I'm a combination of Kane, G-Rap, Reggie Noble, and James, who still has Ashanti and Kelly rolling in dreams. They tried to blackball me but couldn't. I was too good. They tried to run me out of my city. I was too hood. So all I'm trying to say to all that's trying to me is hey, even had to stand in line and wait. Cause this is God's work, handcrafted by karma. I'ma always be here laughing and clowning, laughing, I promise. And last but not least, I'ma finally retire my dad from out that post office, and that's my mama. I live my life for my girls and my boys, and I took my soul back from the devil. Now the world can enjoy it. Can I rock it? Now can I rock it? If she pretty, I'ma come around your city, I'm gon' hunt her down. I'm gon' come around and rock it. Can I rock it? Now can I rock it? Anytime I come around your city, I'm gon' burn it down. Venue after venue, I'm gon' come around and rock it.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I'm next. I got next game.
I'm an emperor and you'll surely witness. I'm from Keta, but I've been in Mount Coop doing business, moving vicious, cause I see the cycle getting repetitious, and plenty of sleeping with the vicious. It's really getting ridiculous.
Flight, man. I've been taking flight. I'm everything they said I am. Please believe the hype. I'm the flight, man. I've been taking flight. If you put me in, I'm making plays. Put that on my life. Hey, flight, man. Yeah, I've been taking flight. I don't rock the ice. Diamonds in my mind like the ice, man. Chuck a deal in a fight, man. They shit sound alright, man. They don't do what I can. No, sir. Young black business owner. Whoa, sir. Bought the team with me like a chauffeur. Whoa, sir. Hopped off the porch and got straight to the cash. No wonder you broke, you just sit on your. See that you really don't want it that bad. I want it, I want it. I want it, I want it. I see in the future, I'm living my vision, I'm already on it. Fuckers asleep, I do that when I'm on. It's like 4 in the morning. Flight, man. Yeah, up all night, man. If they ask you, you know who I am, I'm the flight, man. I've been taking flight. I'm everything they said I am. Please believe the hype. I'm the flight, man. I've been taking flight. If you put me in, I'm making plays. Put that on my life. Take off, shorty. Watch you take off. Yeah. Take off, shorty. Watch you take off. Flight man, flight man, flight man.
Pilot man, I'm climbing. Ay, altitude, attitude, like I'm a diamond. Ay, glow within while your surface shiny. Plus the touch is mighty. Yeah, dog, imagine my water landing. I'm surfing Saudi. Words of Kari, I break ground with these space gems, and y'all pick apart the words and learn the story. Lyrics dope, my middle name Jabari. I don't waste my time saying sorry. Speak the truth, they think I'm playing hardly. Wanna go against me, need an army. Can't shoot down my flight without a fleet. Used to bitch about what I ain't had. Got up off my campus. They got as much lift as me. I am the